I haven't been a huge fan of flight simulated games, guys. Just overall, right? Even games like Grand Theft Auto, even games, where there's any type of flying involved, even games like Battlefield, I just am terrible at them. I'm just not a very good uh, gamer when it comes to flying any type of vehicle, guys, whether we're talking a flight simulation game or we're talking about flying sequences in other games, whether you're talking, like I said, Grand Theft Auto, Far Cry, Battlefield. I've played a ton of different games, guys, that have segments of them where you got to fly an airplane, and I'm just not good at it whatsoever. Well, with that being said, and with that out of the way, I wanted to talk about Star Wars Squadrons because this, guys, looks to be a game that is kind of taking this flight simulator to another level within the Star Wars universe. And I think it's the perfect time to do something like this. And I think that it could be something really special at the end of the day. Now, Star Wars Squadrons, guys, this is an upcoming space combat game that is being developed by Motive Studios, I believe, and of course being published by Electronic Arts, that being EA. And the story here follows the Return of the Jedi as far as the narrative is concerned. And what's interesting to me about this is that, from what we've seen so far about Star Wars Squadrons, I mean, there looks to be a full-blown campaign. There's going to be a full multiplayer experience, which is really awesome as well. I love this concept, especially following, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I think it's really cool that we're kind of going to be able to play as a space fighter, right, within this universe. And that being said, I gotta say, from other games I've played that are like kind of have simulations in them or are flight simulator games in particular, this one looks to be the best one I've seen, as far as best looking at least, that I've seen in years, guys. This looks like something really cool. I mean, not even just from a graphic standpoint, just the concept of flying around in these fighters, and that, just doing that, throughout the course of a campaign and then into multiplayer, it seems like something that they are kind of catering to those of us who, like myself, who are not very good at flight simulator games. And it looks like as time goes, as you get, experience with playing the game, it's going to get progressively harder. And so that's something that kind of intrigues me to kind of jump into this, at least play the campaign. I don't know if I'll like playing the campaign like all the time in a fighter. However, I think the concept of it is brilliant. I think it's going to be something that a lot of people are absolutely going to play. This could be a really big title, actually, for EA at this point, kind of coming off of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. But at the end of the day, I think that Squadrons is absolutely, I think that it's a game that definitely deserves to coexist with other games out there. And, it's almost like, why not? It's kind of, why not have this game out there, for all of us to play if we want. And for those of you who are really big into the flight simulated games, this is going to be right down your alley. If you like flight simulators and you like Star Wars, this could be one of your favorite games. I mean, this looks like something that you could put a ton of time into and not get sick of it, really enjoy it. Now, my question is more along the lines of, will they cater too much to people who are almost like noobs of playing, flight simulator games like myself? If they do that, and they don't, kind of have a skill gap there could be problems, especially from the multiplayer perspective. But I think, guys, just knowing that, Motive Studios, and we're going to be seeing now, as they helm this Star Wars Squadrons game, I feel like they already are going to have a system in place that's going to obviously put you against people who are of your similar caliber as far as skill is concerned. And I'm hoping that, the experience is good for those of you who are new to flight simulator games. I hope the experience is really great for those of you who play them a lot. And this is a game coming out October 2nd of 2020 currently. You're going to have to kind of take that date with a pinch of salt, guys, simply because of the pandemic going on in our world. It's hard to say whether it's going to get pushed back or if they're going to be able to stick to that date. It's very difficult to say if they're going to be able to do that or not. I hope they will, but there's no guarantee as of yet. And I'll be sure to give you guys more information about this game as we get closer. And let me know, guys, in the comment section below, if you're into the flight simulator games, are you really excited about Star Wars Squadrons, or are you not so much? And if you aren't really into flight simulated games like myself, are you excited about Star Wars Squadrons, and are you going to try it out? Let me know in the comment section below. And for more Star Wars Squadrons content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.